A martini, shaken not.
She's a bad bitch. And we got stuff to do out there in the world. Cassie got out, and now it's our turn.
We're gonna stab him, huh? Or a blown instrument and just bash his brains in.
What about bees?
Bees? Did you just say bees?
All right, well, guys, another interview at Oz Comic Con. I am with Preacher Crew, Julie and Ian. Guys, how are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I have to keep swapping the mic, but how are you?
Oh, yeah, man, we're doing good. We're excited to be here.
So, of course, Preacher Season 3 is filming in Melbourne at the moment. 4, my mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So it's filming in Melbourne at the moment. I believe you guys are filming on sort of the West Melbourne sort of side area. What are you finding? How are you finding Melbourne?
I love Melbourne. I bought a bike for my husband. We've been biking everywhere like proper locals. We've been here since late January, so we're not visiting Melbourne. We live here. And we've really loved it. We have another couple weeks to go.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. I love it. Yeah, I've seen a ton of Melbourne, but I've done a bit of traveling too since I've been here. Like, went to Tasmania, Adelaide, Alice Springs. So I've got to see like a good bit of Australia, and Melbourne's awesome, man. It's a super fun city.
So for people who haven't seen Preacher, what can you tell us about the show? It's an outstanding book by Garth Ennis, if I'm not mistaken. But what's
And Steve Dillon.
I'm getting slapped around here.
The late brilliant Steve Dillon.
Yeah, there it is. Slapped you. You probably think I'm finished, huh? No, there's another one. Oh my God.
So what can you tell us about your character, the show, what we can expect for Season 4?
I'm a villain because villains have more fun. We can't tell you anything about Season 4. It is our final season that has been announced, and we definitely go out with a bang. Featherstone is, I work for the Grail. I do most of the Grail's dirty work. I kill a lot of men this season, a lot of men. And it's Featherstone plays a lot of personas. I go deep cover on some things. It's an amazing part. I don't know what I'm going to do after this that I find interesting at all creatively, because Featherstone is such a brilliant, multifaceted role to jump into.
Beautiful, beautiful. Any-
Yeah, man, it's amazing. It's been a good ride. This is our last season, but it definitely is in classic Preacher fashion. It's going to go out with a bang and be a big one. I played this character called Eugene. He's known as the comics, and by the people that are not so nice to him as Arseface. Basically this whole show is about these people that are trying to find God, and they're often kind of terrible, very flawed people trying to find God. And Eugene is also on that journey, except he really is trying to be a good Christian and do the right thing, and because of that, nothing good literally ever happens to him. So he's kind of towards the end of that journey, and we'll see, does he get what he deserves at the end?
It's getting, we're in our last 3 weeks of shooting right now, and it's getting really hard for us. I was on set last night with Pip Torrens, and he was like, I'm gonna cry already. Like, we've been together a long time, and Preacher is a dark and twisty show with a dark and twisty audience and a very hardcore audience, and I think we're all gonna miss each other and miss the show a lot.
So as it's generally it happens a lot with television shows and sometimes with movies as well, because your show's it's in Season 4 at the moment. What's been the greatest sort of, have there been any fun pranks to do while the camera's rolling, or a bit offset? Like a lot of shows have that. Is there any memories that spring to mind that you've had a bit of fun?
I mean, Joe farts a lot. And there's always some mishap with blood on our show at some point or other. But I don't know. I think most of the behind the scenes comedy involves Joe one way or another.
Yeah, I second that. And it's not really a prank, but it's just always strange when you're on a show like Preacher. Like, I spend a lot of time in the makeup room, in the makeup chair, and it's like every time you walk in, it's like, oh wow, there's a severed penis or 5 dead bodies. It's like, it's a lot.
There are also like charred, dead, bloody like dummies like stacked up somewhere all the time. I mean, Preacher, there's no show like Preacher. Even our crew this season is like, I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I don't know how anything is interesting after this. Yeah.
Wow, interesting stuff. We've got some bit of fun questions to wrap up the interview. First of all, my wife and I get in an argument all the time on what's better, and you can only have one for the rest of your life. So okay. It's an interesting one. Ice cream or donuts?
Ice cream.
I'm not winning on the donuts.
Yeah, ice cream. I am a fiend for the ice cream.
Now, you guys have been in Australia for a little while. Speaking of ice cream, have you had a Maxi Bon yet?
No.
I don't think so. No. What is that?
Well,
where do we get what is it? A Maxi Bon?
This one's for you.
I thought it was drugs.
We've got free shrugs. Another one that's behind the camera, we've got a friend of ours that always gets into this argument is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, a hot dog is its own thing. A hot dog is a hot dog. Like, and the bun is one unit.
Yeah, I agree with that. A hot dog is a hot dog. Julianne for president 2020.
Beautiful, guys. If people want to find you online, follow you on social medias, where can they go?
I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, just at Julianne Emery. I have a little verified check to make sure you know it's me.
Perfect. Hey.
Yep. Instagram, Twitter, at Ian Colletti.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time, guys, and enjoy Cover Card.
Shocking. Positively shocking.